welcome to midday.com. I'm Anjali Singh, and with me today I have this talented and charming actor who is very well known for his commendable work in television shows and films. I'm talking about Rohit Roy. Rohit, welcome to midday.com.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm glad to be speaking with you.
Whenever I see you, I think anybody who sees you will be reminded of Swabhimaan. And since you have mentioned it, Rishabh Malhotra did become a rage. And after that, as you said, that
I,
it made you a star overnight. And then you did a couple of more projects after that. But that popularity with you came along with you wherever you were seen after that. But then when you chose to get into films, some of the films did not do well in the beginning. I'm sure, having tasted that stardom, I'm sure there was a whole lot of struggle, but you say you don't talk about your struggle or your challenges. But was it there? And how difficult or how, easy did it become later? Or how you made it easy?
well, again, as I said, I've never spoken about this, but I will speak about it. I've had challenges all my life. Never in my career, other than the first 10 odd years, have I had a very nice, cushy ride. Like I said, I am here without a mentor. I don't have any godfathers. I don't have any camps. I mean, Sanjay Gupta is, if you call him a camp, it's a camp. But other than that, I have hardly any people that would look out for me. When I entered films in Swabhimaan, every single person who'd seen Swabhimaan said, "Kare, is ladke ko to filme karni chahiye." I'm sure you heard of that. Every single producer, director said, "Hey, yaar, he's made for the big screen." Believe it or not, 4 years of Swabhimaan, I slept, walked through it. I cannot take any credit for what Rishabh Malhotra became. I cannot take and will not take credit for the success of the show or the character. I sleep, walk through the entire show. Everything I did, they used to call it my purple patch. कि तू आके कैमरे के सामने बर्प भी कर देगा ना तो लोग बोलेंगे हाँ क्या मेलोडिक बर्प है. So when you hear things and I was young, I was 21, yeah. I heard and I said, okay, anything I do will be good, but I can't take any credit. What happened is that when I did those films were bad choices. They didn't work. I don't want to pan the films. They were bad choices for me. I should have held on for something better like that today's television actors have done very successfully. But I was so arrogant in my overnight success, like you said, that I believe that anything I do would work. Whether it is television or film, I didn't realize that film is a different ballgame. I said yes to a few projects out of friendship. I said yes to a few projects because I thought my role was good. It didn't work. And that's when the real struggle started. Because when you fail on one particular medium, the other medium also doesn't take you that seriously. So television, which had made me an overnight star and that sustained for about 7 to 8 years, that work started kind of dwindling. And there was a period of my life in 2014 where I had the entire year shot for only 9 days. And that is a huge, huge impact on any actor's mind. I wish I had spoken about it then. It might have helped a lot of people, but I didn't because I thought at that time it would be crying and I didn't want to cry or gain the sympathy or the pity of people. Audiences have been so kind to me. Look at me. I'm still around. I'm still doing credible work. I'm still doing work that is noticed in films, television, or web. I still win awards. Yes, the struggle still continues. Anjali, I'm not going to lie about it. I've never lied about it. हाल ही में किसी ने मुझसे पूछा था कि sir, what is your next project? This is just after Kabul. And I said, listen, I don't have a job here. They said, oh, please don't joke. You've just done Kabul. It's a big hit and your role was very good. I said, true, but I still don't have a job. It took me about 6 months after Kabul when I signed my next film with JP Datta. Again, JP Datta's film didn't work. That impacted me. And, fortunately, again, in the next 6 months, I got Sun. Then I got Mumbai. And now Mumbai Saga is ready and it's going to be released in December or January. And I am quite sure that, again, I will surprise people with my turn in that. That's it. My struggle continues. I'm still waiting now. I still don't know what my next job is. And I wish I could say I'm reading scripts, but no, I'm not.
It's quite commendable, actually, and it's quite inspiring that, despite a lot of an ongoing struggle, you never want to crib about it, you never want to talk about it. And yes, we haven't seen or read a lot about it. But then, what do you have to say when people around you see now, especially, coming out, like, as they say, outsider and the struggle, and people said no because big name was not there and all that. What do you have to say on that? Is it important to talk also?
Yes, it is important to talk, and I think this is the right atmosphere that we should be talking about all these things. So thanks for asking me that. You see, a lot of outsiders don't have the privilege of having a cushioned, or at least a family to fall back upon in Mumbai. A lot of people talk about wanting to work with the bigger banners in spite of being outsiders, but I think that's a good thing. I think that's the mistake I made. I, being an outsider, should have known. In those days, there are so many outsiders. When I debuted, there was hardly any insiders. Everybody was coming from outside. Me and my brother from Ahmedabad, we came and made it. But now people want to. A lot of television actors, they want to wait for the bigger breaks. And I can, take so many names. Vikrant Masi, who I'm a great fan of. I've worked with him in the past on television, and he's held on very well because he's confident of his craft. He's not arrogant about his craft. He knows his job very well. There's Ayushman, who's done very well. Another name, of course, Sushant ka naam lena hi padega. He was amongst the foremost. I thought he was the best of the lot. Then there's Amit, and there's so many other people who've come and they're now making it big. And for me, again, talking about the mistakes that I made, I didn't hold on for a Yash Raj or a Karan. I would have loved to, but I just took on what I got. Fortunately, my luck is good. I'm not such a great actor. My luck is good that 25 years and I'm still around, and I hope to be around for the next 25. And now, honestly, when I see the kind of love and affection that people who had given me in Swabhimaan, their kids are again watching Swabhimaan and giving me the same kind of love, I feel grateful. Yeah, I have nothing to crib about.
One more thing, I'm reminded of Kabil. Your role in Kabil, it was very impactful, and as a baddie, you really fit the bill quite well. And even in Shootout at Lokhandwala, not I wouldn't call a bad, but then with grey shade. Don't you think that you should look at more of negative roles, perhaps, if it has got you accolades and appreciation?
So. I don't know whether you know, but I refused Kabil first when it was offered to me. And to refuse my friend and brother Sanjay Gupta was a huge decision. I didn't sleep all night, and in the early morning I messaged him. I didn't even call him. I said, listen, I am just not convinced about this, and I don't think I'll be able to do it. Not that I didn't want to do it. I will not be able to do it. It was a rapist. It was a black character. And I'd never played something like that. And quite accidentally, I met my best friend Sanjay Suri. Salon, hair cutting salon. We the same barber. And he was sitting there. And generally exchanging notes ke kya ho raha hai, kya nahi ho raha hai. And I said, yaar, mere ko Kabil offer ki thi aur maine mana kar diya. He pushed his barber aside and said, tune kya kiya? I said, maine mana kar diya. And then he used some Hindi bad language which I can't repeat. He said, tu actor kyun bana? If you don't want to push the envelope and try new things, why did you become an actor? You're so safe and comfortable in your comfort zone that you don't want to try anything different. He made me call Sanjay Gupta right from there. He made me accept the film. And I think the credit for Kabil should go to Sanjay Suri. And then when I shot the film, I saw the reactions on the release. I said, oh, wow, I can do this too. So I'm open to, like I said, I'm open to playing the antagonist as well. But I guess, people offer me different kinds of roles everywhere. Sanjeevni was a very dark role. And people love that too. So I sometimes get confused that when I play the baddie, they love me so much. So what's going on? So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing all sorts of roles. Mumbai Saga sees me in a very, very different role, something I've not done. I'm very, very quiet in the film, and I want you guys to see if that is impactful or not. And moving forward, I am doing another very, very good show for Alt Balaji. Again, I play the antagonist, and again, it's a very soft, cool antagonist. And I think that people will like it too.
You know what, Rohit, whether it is a good guy or a bad guy, I'm sure you will be giving your best shot and people are going to love you nevertheless. So wish you all the best and thank you for talking to midday.com.
Thank you, Anjali. Thank you. Be safe. Be healthy.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.